Kate, although today has been a long time coming, I would undertake this journey with you 1,000 times over. We have grown together, we have basked in the highs, supported each other during the lows, and lived all the days in between. Over the years, you have shown me your taste for the finer things, your creative flair, your uncompromising decision-making, and a suspicious inability to understand the financial budgeting of all of the above. In saying that, your endless love, devotion and support act as daily reminders of how lucky I am to have you by my side. Today, in front of our families and closest friends, I want to make a few promises to you. I promise to always make you feel loved and supported, to be your pillar of strength through the challenging times and the most enthusiastic supporter in your greatest successes. I promise to always be honest, caring and kind, to be your confidant, your sounding board, and to always maintain open and genuine communication. And finally, I promise to be your partner for life, to love you unconditionally, to stand by you without hesitation, and continue to surprise and make you smile every day for the rest of our lives.
Kate and James first locked eyes in the CBC gymnasium through a plume of Lynx Africa and a crowd of pubescent teenagers. Nothing eventuated from this at the time, however it did lead to the beginning of some late night MSN chat. A few months later, while spectating from the stands at the Interschool Athletics Carnival, Kate was impressed by James's athletic ability to finish mid-pack in the shot put competition.
I, Kate Fonseca, take you, James Fannin, to be my lawfully wedded husband. That's it. I have officially spent more of my life with you by my side than without. You are my absolute constant. You are my sounding board, my biggest comfort, my strongest motivation, and the only person that can tame my stubbornness with your smile. But above all, you're my greatest supporter. You have always respected my time, my ambitions, my family, and my way of thinking. You are always the one in the room that can make anyone laugh. Granted, that is sometimes just by what you are wearing. You really are one special human that I'm so proud to soon call my husband. Thank you for being my constant. I promise to always strive to return this to you, to always be there for you, to grow with you, to respect you, and to always support you. Oh, and never to be okay with the amount of flames that you wear. I love you.
Kate and James have chosen to present each other with wedding bands because it is a nice accessory. And of course, because it's tradition. You've said your vows, committed promises, exchanged merchandise. It is now my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now smooch.
Now, I know the dads have been preparing their speeches for about 15 years. So I'm going to welcome up my dad, Mark Fonseca. It better be good, mate. It better be good.
So I've been asked to say a few words off the cuff. Well, I'm going to give you some insight into the Kate origin story. We used to live in Europe and we did many trips there with the kids. To give you some timeline context, Kate was a toddler in need of some basic math skills. Jemima was not much more than a babe in arms. Luke was more concerned about the structural requirements of a building that could support several hundred people and that perhaps he could make a few suggestions. Anyway, I pointed out to Kate that the shiny gold stars were very important in determining the quality of hotel. And if the number of stars could match the number of fingers on her hand, then she was off to a great start. Fast forward to the Iona CBC dancing classes. Through the mist of pheromones and a good helping of Lynx, emerges a tall, handsome dancing partner for Kate. And she makes another 5-star choice in James. We are all familiar with James's academic, sporting and professional achievements, and he fits a lot into any one day. You have to think he must start off the day with a well thought plan. You can picture him with his first coffee of the day, That's a long macchiato, 3/4 top, don't mess with my crema type of coffee. At such a time, I would advise, always read your wife's horoscope. After all, it's written in the stars. All 5 of them.
Thank you, Lou. Ooh. Well, I'm sorry to burst your little MC bubble, but there's a new brother in town. By the time Kate met James at the age of 14, she was really developing her makeup skills. This is when Kate employed me full-time as her very own Barbie doll. Kate and James met in 2006, well and truly a different world to teenagers nowadays. Kate spent many of her weekday nights bribing me to use my phone to call James, and when she had gone over my limit as well as her own, she would somehow convince me that a really fun game would be to steal the home phone, sneak it into her room each night without Mum and Dad finding out. James, I think it is very safe to say Kate has been infatuated by you since she was 14, and I have only ever seen that love for you grow and manifest itself into bigger and more beautiful things.
It's been a very long time since our camping friends asked what the hell James was doing running all over the sandhills in Shark Bay. And I had to explain he was trying to find a pocket where he could get phone reception to ring his new girlfriend Kate. James, Mum and I love you and are extremely proud of the man you've become. You couldn't have picked a better partner in Kate. Kate, you have been a special part of our family for a long time. Today we get the chance to officially welcome you.
So I might welcome up the man who is instrumental in ensuring James had a 3-day hangover after his Dutch party. John, mate, can you please come up? James and I first met on the mat playing blocks in pre-primary. Little did we know, from that small encounter, we would become lifelong friends. We have the type of friendship that no matter the distance or time between drinks, we always take the time from where we last left, and for that, I'm forever grateful. It's been a pleasure to witness your relationship grow into the beautiful couple you are today, and I wish you all the happiness and success in your married life together. James and Kate.
So, I've been told that it's tradition to start the thank you speech by saying, on behalf of my wife and I'd just like to say thank you for Kate, for being you, and for no matter how embarrassing it is, letting me be me. Tonight was about sharing our relationship with everybody here, so we'd like to make a toast to everybody for coming, and thank you. With your limoncello. With your limoncello.
She's sweet.